Good for you. I don't give a shit. Let's go.
What happens when entitled public figures think they're above the law?
Can I ask who asked for it to be investigated?
The woman here. This is coming from the top.
For one, the cuffs don't care about titles. Watch as authority holds firm and arrogant egos collapse. When Rhode Island Assistant Attorney General Devon Flanagan told Newport Police to turn off the cameras, the footage only rolled harder at a bar on August 14th, 2025.
I want you to turn your body cam off. Protocol is that you turn it off. If a citizen requests it to turn it off, she's a lawyer.
So they want you guys to leave?
Yes, we're gonna leave.
Let's just leave. Let's just make it easy, okay?
We're gonna make it easy.
That's not.
I am.
Okay.
I'm her
That's
husband.
not the point. Can you look at me?
Yeah, we'll talk over here, okay?
Your protocol is.
Can we all talk? Can we all talk?
We'll talk over here. They want you to leave.
Your protocol is.
Can we talk?
Who is she to you?
What's that?
No,
Who is she to
nothing.
you?
Nothing.
She is our college friend.
Okay. She's a friend.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
You guys just want him out? Do you want him trespassed?
Anything we can do.
Yeah.
Trespass, yeah. I just need
Trespass, get him
yeah,
out.
cuff him, please. It's the only way we're going to
Okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Do we want to chat?
I know that your
All
protocol
right.
is.
So you're trespassed, so we got to leave now. Unless you want to be in
We're
there.
not trespassing. You haven't notified us that we're trespassing.
So
Number one.
what did
Number
I just
two.
say to you? You're trespassed. Let's go.
Number one.
I don't
Number
want to
two.
arrest you guys.
You're not going to arrest us. Number two
So let's
is
leave.
that
We got to go. We got to go.
protocol
Let's go.
is.
Let's
Can we
go.
calm down for 1
protocol
second?
is if we ask you to
I
turn
don't
the
want.
body
I don't
cam
want to deal
off.
with this. Let's
Okay.
go.
No.
Let's go.
I understand you don't want to deal with it,
Okay,
but the
let's go.
protocol
Wait,
is,
wait,
and your
can-
protocol
can
is
you
if I
relax?
ask you to turn off the body cam, you have to turn it off, and that's your protocol.
She's a lawyer, so she knows.
Well, that's lawyer stuff, so that's not true. So we got to go.
No, it is. That's law.
I'm an
What do you
AG.
think?
I'm an AG.
Good for you. I don't give a shit. Let's go. We're going. Let's go.
Excuse.
We're leaving.
Please don't put your hands on us.
Can you get your children out of here? Like, I don't know why.
I'm sorry. What?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, you're wasting our time.
They're two full-grown women and mothers of children. All right. Hey.
You're just being detained. You're just being detained.
I'm an AG. I'm an AG. I'm an AG. What do you?
What's wrong with you?
What
What's
do
wrong
you
with you?
probable cause to detain me for?
You're being detained because you're not leaving.
Because I'm what? You have.
Can you relax? Sir, she's not doing anything wrong.
AG.
She's not leaving.
I'm an AG.
She's the AG.
Buddy,
You're not. She's not being
I'm an
arrested. Let's go.
I'm not being arrested. You're putting me in cuffs. I'm not being
Okay. Do you have
arrested.
any on you?
No, I'm an AG.
Her badge is in the car. You want me to go get a badge?
Let me tell you something. You're
Buddy,
arrested.
get the hell out of here. Buddy, just seriously.
You're arresting an AG. Let me tell you something.
Are you under arrest right now? No.
You're putting me in handcuffs and you're Mirandizing. You're not Mirandizing me.
Relax.
Buddy, you're gonna regret this.
Yeah.
You're gonna regret it. I'm an AG. Take your hands off me.
We will get the license.
Hands off
Dave,
me.
we will get the
All right,
license.
she's getting detained.
No.
No. We will get the license.
Get out of here. Get back right now. Get back.
detained.
No, I can't. No.
Get back. Get cuffs.
Yep.
I'm right here. It's okay.
All right, just go from the car.
No. I'm right here. I'm right here.
Get back.
Come on, Dave.
No.
Stop touching me.
All right.
Dave, I'm right here.
No,
right
babe,
here.
please, I'm scared.
I'm right here.
Please stop doing this. Please stop
right
doing
here.
this. No, I'm not gonna put my hands on that.
I'm right here.
No.
Okay.
No, please don't do this to my friend.
I'm right here.
No,
Right
no,
here.
no. Babe.
I'm right here.
Babe.
I'm right here.
No, babe.
Relax.
No,
Relax.
What's wrong with you?
Relax.
We don't want to put you in handcuffs. Let's go. Let's go.
No, babe.
Listen, you're overreacting.
You're adding charges.
You're overreacting.
No. Please take my hands out. Please take them out of my hands.
You were overreacting. You didn't have to have this happen. Get in the car.
No, no, no! Babe, no!
You got 2 to 10.
I'm right here.
Get in the car.
No!
Guys,
Just put her in.
No!
Get back. Get back, bro.
In the car. Get in the car.
Get your feet in the car.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Get your feet in the car.
Get your feet in the car.
Dan!
Babe, I'm right here.
No! Babe! Babe! No!
Get your feet in the car.
Who the f***?
Get
Don't
your
touch
feet
me!
in the car. You're a grown adult. You're acting like a kid.
Dan!
Babe, I'm right here. I'm right here.
No! Who the f*** are you? This is so inappropriate! You're overreacting! Dan!
So they wanted him trespass, and they were just throwing a fit. Trevor, we've got 2 to 10.
Assistant Attorney General Devon Flanagan and her companion, Veronica, were processed at Newport Police headquarters. Flanagan was charged with trespass and Veronica with 3 counts, including disorderly conduct. Both walked out with court summons in hand. After the event, Attorney General Peter Narana placed Flanagan under internal review. He said she humiliated herself and disrespected Newport Police, promising there would be a strong sanction. Devon tossed out the "you're going to regret this" line. Do you think she regrets it now? Post your take in the comments. An elementary school teacher and principal failed when Carly and Elizabeth let revelry replace responsibility on January 19th, 2025. With 100 rowdy students at Elizabeth's Florida home, Cocoa Beach police were called to restore order. When questioning teens leaving the scene, one driver revealed what happened during the party. Truth the educators tried to bury.
We're leaving. Oh, I'm sorry. Corporal Cocoa Beach Police Department. So when you first came around the corner on Minuteman, you were at 40, and then you slammed on the brakes because you saw where I was sitting. And then you passed me, and then you sped back up to 41.
I was just scared. We left that party up there, and we just got uncomfortable. There was someone had a gun, I just got uncomfortable. I wanted to leave.
Someone had a gun.
Yeah, no one said anything, but someone was like taking pictures of the gun. I just wanted to leave. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the speed limit. I'm sorry, officer. I have my license and stuff for you.
Right, grab your driver's license.
Yes, sir. It's in here, okay?
Yep.
Insurance? Too?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Do you want anything else?
Nope. So was someone showing off they had a gun?
Yeah, I just felt uncomfortable. I don't, like, I just don't like when teenagers have them, and it just makes me uncomfortable. We were there, just having a good time, no drinking, no nothing like that. I'm not that type of person. I used to be a sheriff explorer, so I don't do that type of stuff. I was just there hanging out with friends.
Do you know who the person was?
No, I don't know. That's why I got uncomfortable.
But it was another teenager,
Yeah, it
or?
was definitely a teenager. It was a guy and a girl, and they were taking pictures.
All right.
I'm really sorry once again.
Yep. .36 to K1 and 34.
K1.
Hey, the kid I have stopped was just coming from there. He said another teenager was showing off a signal 0, just FYI. He doesn't know who it is.
Can you call your contact and have her 56 one of us?
26. All right. Get home safe. Remember the speed limit. All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, you have a good one.
Please don't. Hey, what house were you guys at, by the way?
We were the one where you guys were just there. You guys were just there.
Do you know what number?
I know the kid's mom who's running it. Her last name's Brodigan.
Mm-hmm. All right, then that's okay.
Can I help you?
Yep, that does.
You have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
You too.
There's been a lot of drinking, a lot of smoking.
Was it like a memorial party or something, or what was it? Was it a memorial party, or what was it?
It's called like a white lie party. Everyone wears a shirt that has like a lie on it. Everyone hangs out. I only go to hang out with friends, hang out with people. But
where's his parents at? Are they not there?
The mom, they throw a party like every week. And the kid's parents let them. And this woman's a principal at that elementary school right there.
Yeah. While they're home, or are they gone?
She was there when we got there. I don't know where she is now, but I appreciate. I'm sorry once again.
No, you're good.
You have a good one.
Yep, thank you.
Officers pulled over another vehicle full of kids that were at the party, and more details began to emerge.
Okay. 41. If you show me a vehicle stopping the roadway at Woodland for a cedar.
He wasn't feeling well. I'm just taking photos.
Okay. 65428.
I have two of my friends in the car. You want to come out?
Yeah. Everybody come out. All right.
My friend is not feeling well. I'm just taking a call.
Well, I understand that. Everybody over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was going on down there?
There's a party, sir. Yep.
Okay.
Me and my friends, we left. Us three. He stayed, and unfortunately, he got a little messed up. I'm just taking him, sir.
Okay. Do your parents know where you guys were at?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They all know that you guys were at this house?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. What was the deal with the party?
There's some bad stuff going on, sir.
That's what I heard.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's my concern.
Yes, sir.
Right? Drinking and...
No, sir.
I've seen 3 Snapchats with already.
No, sir, that's not us, sir.
Were you guys just down here on...
Yeah, we were there, sir. We were not doing that. We were leaving. That's why we left. Me, like I said, us three, we left when the first time the cops were called because we were there. And we just left and we just didn't go. We were sitting down there just waiting. And then, one of our friends said, hey, come back. And we came back and he was pretty messed up, so we just wanted to help him get home. And we're leaving right now, sir.
Okay. Why would we get a call that someone's being held at gunpoint and there's Snapchats with...
Sir,
Cedar.
Sir, I have no idea.
Okay.
Like actual?
I can't tell between a or a B. Just by looking at some of them, you don't know what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Look very identical to real. Okay. So all of y'all's parents know where you're at?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I haven't been out of the house yet. This officer has. So I'm going to talk to him real quick and see what's going on. You guys just wait there for a second. They were stopped at the roadway. One of the kids was over here in the woods. He's super sick from that party. Obviously, they all admitted they just came out there. They said there was some really bad stuff going on. So they said all their parents know where they were at and what was going on there.
It was down there. I remember seeing the van.
Yeah. So
I saw, someone else, the other kid, I said that there were some people there drinking. The kid that I stopped earlier said that there were people drinking and stuff.
I don't know why we haven't been doing a bunch of traffic enforcement on Minutemen. Everybody's been speeding.
I've been sitting on Minutemen. Well, before that other call came out, but I was sitting on Minutemen.
So have we talked to any parents or anything? Are we doing anything with this?
They talked to the homeowner. She sent majority of the kids on their way.
So, okay. All right. You guys call your parents real quick. I just want to hear that they know where you're at, and if you guys are good, I'm going to get you out of here, okay?
I ate my phone from the car, sir.
How old are you guys?
I'm 16.
16?
13.
17.
I think he's 18. Yeah.
Hey man, this is Officer Smith, Cocoa Beach Police Department.
What's okay?
Did you know that your son was at a party here in Cocoa Beach?
When I talked to him a little bit ago, I thought they were at the gas station.
Well, we went to the gas station, then the party. Remember?
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, well, there was a bunch of kids drinking, and we're getting a bunch of calls about some pretty serious allegations. So I just want to make sure that all parents are aware of what was going on out there, okay?
Okay. Should we come pick them up?
Hey, Mom, it's me.
So they're all heading home, or wherever. You guys headed home?
Yeah.
Okay, they're all heading home, okay?
One of my friends,
Okay.
All right, so
Thank you.
you're good.
So I was taking him home.
My mom didn't answer.
Okay. What about Dad? Anybody else?
I have a dad.
Okay.
I swear did.
Well, he said that she did too, and she thought he was at a gas station.
No, I swear.
Okay. You're 13 years old hanging out at a party where people are drinking. I'll talk to them.
Mom, you're on speaker. You're on speaker with the police officer.
Hey, ma'am.
Hello, who is this?
This is Officer Smith, Cocoa Beach Police Department.
Okay. Is my son sober?
Your son's sober, yes, ma'am. He's been super respectful and polite, and he's trying to get everybody home. They left the party as soon as the cops got called the first time. But when I saw the car stop in the roadway and one of the kids is not feeling well, just wanted to make sure all the parents knew what was going on and get them home safe, okay?
Okay.
All right, so he's going to drive them home. You're okay with that, right?
I am all right with that. My son is 100% okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, she was sleeping. I
understand. It's late. Okay. All right. What about your family?
I don't have my phone on me, sir. It's somewhere in the car.
Somewhere in the car?
You can don't use my phone.
I don't know my dad's number.
You know.
All right. He's 18.
Sorry, it's low.
Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm sorry about this, officer.
It's not your fault, right? You're doing the responsible thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Well, one of my buddies was going to take him home, but I think he wanted to stay, so.
Yeah, I don't have my phone on me, sir. Sorry.
Okay. Use my flashlight to look in the car for it. Okay. How do you end up in this mix of hanging out with these people that are drinking at 13?
I wasn't trying to do anything like that. I just wanted to come out and hang
Also, he
out.
wanted to hang out with us, and I was just like, all right, I didn't know. I knew it was a party, but, you know, once we kind of realized, you know, the severity, we kind of just said, you know, let's just leave.
Was there no adults there at all?
There were some parents who were picking up their kids that were there. And
But no parents were there during the party and the drinking?
I believe my buddy, I believe his parents were away, but they came back and, you know, people out.
Okay.
I can call my father, sir.
Okay. Please do. Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll put him on speaker. I have it right here.
All right. Try calling your parents again.
Yep. This is my step officer. I'll let the speaker, sir.
It's going straight to voicemail.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 17, sir.
17? All right. Let me grab my phone real quick. All right. I got you. You guys be smart.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're going right.
I'm tempted to drive you home because you haven't been able to hold it to your parents. Look out for you guys. I enjoy working with kids and taking care of you guys and trying to do what's right and make sure you guys are squared away. Okay? I have concerns, right? Obviously, you never know what you're drinking, what people are putting in things, okay? There's all kinds of fake pills, right? You never know what you're gonna have, right? When people have, and I'm not saying that you guys have done any of this, I'm just letting you guys know, fake pills, 9 people could take the same pill, the 10th person takes it and it's a different dosage in that pill, that person dies, okay? Same thing with alcohol, okay? Does your dad know that you drank before?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's his thoughts on it?
He wants me to be smart and respectful and get people who haven't drank to get me home.
You play sports too, right?
Yes, sir.
You soccer, baseball, football?
Yes, sir.
All the above? Just football?
Just football, sir.
Okay. This ain't gonna go well for football, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not calling coach. I'm not saying none of that. Okay. But I'm sure they're gonna hear about it. Because like I said, we've already been receiving Snapchats. We've already been receiving a bunch of calls about it. Okay. My concern, my biggest concern, somebody getting hurt or worse. Okay. Big parties like that, people end up drinking, someone take advantage of someone. Okay. I just did 4 years as a detective. Okay. When I got the calls of somebody getting hurt, it was usually during something like this. Somebody feeding them too much alcohol until they're unconscious and taking advantage of someone. Okay? That party is how these types of things happen. Don't be responsible for something like that, man. Don't be involved with something like that. All right? Because if we get a call that something happened to someone, I at least have 4 names that were at that party at some point. Right?
Yes, sir.
So, you guys be smart. I appreciate you being sober and getting everybody home.
Yes, sir.
I hope everybody else that drove away from that party was sober. Okay? Under 21.02, right? That's the legal, you can't drink, right? That's it. I'm sure if I had a breath test instrument here and I ran you through that, you'd be getting a court date. Okay? I'm not doing that. Okay? I don't smell any alcohol coming off of you. All right? Be smart, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I don't want something to happen to you guys out there, man. Okay? So be smart, get home safe, all right?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you driving them, okay?
No problem. Sir, do you want me to pull off first and then try off first?
No, you guys good.
Okay.
Go.
Thank you, sir.
Outside the house, officers not only find more teens, but also who was responsible for this underage party.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
You guys have been feeling good.
Underage drinking will do that. How much you have to drink? I'm asking for a reason, because if you need some type of medical attention.
No, I think he's good. I think he needs medical attention.
Okay, he's getting a ride home.
Yeah, I actually think this is his ride right here.
I think this is a time where you should answer the question. You reference a juvenile possible intoxication. We need them to evaluate him.
How's it going, sir? I'm the one taking him home.
Oh, well, I need to know how old he is first. So how old is he?
I really don't know.
I don't.
Where does he live? Where are you taking him?
I was just helping him.
I mean, if you're holding him here and I'm not allowed to go home with him, am I allowed to leave?
Well, if you're gonna, I'm having our fire department come check him out first.
No, sir, I'm trying to be as...
I get that, but obviously he's a juvenile, and obviously I know he's been drinking, so no one can me. I'm not... I need to know who he is, how old he is. I need to call his parents at this point.
Know who he is.
Do you...
I mean, I don't have his specific contact information, but I know who he is.
Let's get you, we're going to get you in the car, okay? All right, let's do it. Ready? Yep. 1.
All right, just go.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
We're going to go to the back seat, okay?
All right.
Wrong with them?
What?
I'm concerned about a child that's being put into a machine, into one of these vehicles, and it's none of my business. You say something to them.
Well, they can't disclose information.
You tell Cocoa Beach has gone bad and nasty.
They don't work for us. That's Brevard County Fire Rescue.
Well, you know I'm a teacher. Who the did you put? Who got put in that car?
Well, it's a kid, but they can't disclose.
No, I was here hanging out at this party. I mean, what's wrong with them?
Okay.
You guys gotta act better.
Do you want the truth? There was like 200 kids here drinking.
I've already known.
Drinking, okay? And you're drunk as well.
I'm not drunk.
Yes, you are. I smell it.
Oh, you smell it.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
No, we're not getting through that, but...
I mean, do a test.
The purpose...
But I'm concerned.
And you're intoxicated, too.
Oh, who cares? So I could get in your car and ride with you or call my
Because he's 17 and he was here drinking at a party.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you're yelling. You're here with your boss having a party with 200 kids who are drinking. Get out of my face. Now.
That's on your camera.
It is.
Cocoa Beach Police dug deeper, taking statements before serving Elizabeth a warrant on January 24th, 2025.
I thought I heard something in the garage. I don't know. Is it?
Hello, is this Elizabeth?
This is.
Hi, this is Detective Rhode of Cocoa Beach Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Is there any way I can meet up with you today?
I am not home right now. How can I help you?
I need to meet up with you and speak with you today. Is there any way, where are you at right now?
We are in Merritt Island.
Okay, is there any way I can meet you over there?
It sounds pretty important. Is something wrong?
Yes, ma'am. It's the same incident that I've been attempting to speak with you about.
Okay. And may I ask, why do you want to see me in person, though?
Because this is your house, and I can't really do these things over the phone, especially since you live within our city.
Right. I'm just okay.
But I mean, if I have to meet you out there, that's no problem.
Well, I mean, I can meet you. I just don't understand why I have to meet you.
Okay.
I mean, am I in trouble or something?
Well, I mean, how do things look? Honestly, how do they look?
How do they look? I mean,
You had a party at your house with a bunch of kids. The police are notified. It's not a good look. I mean, we definitely need to talk.
right. But,
So, I mean, the
is
longer
it
that
something
we...
that I need to involve a lawyer or something? I mean, to me, it was teenagers, doing things, having a party that I came home and broke up. I mean, I don't understand why this has anything to do. I mean, I don't understand why we have to go any further from that.
I think we're going to have to go in and tell her.
Okay, well, it's already past that. All right, and it's either you meet me now or I have to come find you.
No, I'm not saying I won't meet with you. I'm just
Okay.
I'm saying, do I need to bring a lawyer with me? I mean, do I need to be more concerned of something? Are you going to arrest me? I don't understand.
That would be completely up to you whether or not you want to involve a lawyer.
Okay.
But either way, Miss Brodigan, we are meeting today.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So where would you like to meet?
Let me finish up here and I'll give you a call back. Is this the number I can reach you at?
Yes, this is where you can reach me at, but where are you at right now?
I'm in Merritt Island.
Where exactly in Merritt Island?
I don't understand these questions. You're frightening me. I'm not understanding why you need
Listen, Miss Brodigan, is very simple. All right, I need to know exactly where you're at. I have a warrant for your arrest.
A warrant
and
for
you
my
cannot
arrest?
listen. And I'm being very honest with you, very clear. You can either meet with me now, and we can take care of this, or else I'm going to have to find you and take care of it.
I will come in.
Okay.
I'm not saying I'm not doing anything. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to. Are you putting me in jail? I don't understand.
1 p.m. come to the PD.
Yes, I have a warrant for your arrest to take you to the county jail.
Oh my God.
Okay. So where are you at exactly?
I will be with you within an hour. I promise you. I want it.
I will. Then I guess I can expect you at the PD by 1 p.m.
Yes.
12:18.
Give me 1:30. Give me just 1:30. I just need to get back over there.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
An hour later, police stopped Carly on her way home from school, and she was also served with a warrant.
Open the door. Go and step out for me, okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Can I see your phone?
No. I'll just put it back in my car.
There you go. Thank you. Hey, you want to double check the double lock?
Do you have someone that can move your car for you? Ma'am?
I don't know.
We'd rather not have to tow it.
Someone we can call to move your
I
car?
tried to pull it in. My husband should be in the condo.
Is he home?
You want to go try to make contact? 21.
No pockets, something like that? In the pants? Okay. Step back for me. We're going to have a seat, okay? Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was walking up on the 21 spot.
Great timing.
Yeah, they're all different places.
Sir, she wants her cell phone to go with you, okay?
Okay. What's she being arrested for?
She's being arrested for child neglect and contributing to the delinquency of a minor.
How's this?
It'll be all in the case report. I'm not going to sit here and discuss it with you on the side of the road, okay? But I have open charges for her. And she knows what this is about. That's why she tried to leave work early. I'm sure she'll be calling you here soon, okay?
All right. We specifically did this away from the school.
Yeah, we're not trying to berate her through the school, embarrass her, anything like that. That's why we waited until she was down here. Okay?
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right, let's get out of here. All right, Miss Anderson, so we are here now. This is the last opportunity you're going to have to speak with me. Would you like to speak with me?
I mean, like, you didn't arrest me, you just put me in handcuffs.
You were under arrest.
I am under arrest.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't read me my rights, and you didn't tell me what I was arrested for.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
I only have to read you your rights if I'm going to question you.
Okay.
That's why I want to have a sit-down conversation.
If
Okay.
it gets I see that I'm going to ask for an attorney.
Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely you're right.
Okay.
So if that's the case, Corporal Ortiz, do you want to help? Actually, we'll just go right around the corner if you want to sit here with me.
You want a water bottle?
I'm sorry?
Water?
Please, I love that. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Someone's on the front floor waiting for you.
Okay, can you stay with her for a second, Ortiz?
42, 56 McFarland, where you at?
I'm downstairs about to walk into the lobby in the back lot. Hello, Miss Flanagan?
Yes. Are you Detective Rosa?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
All right. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Go ahead.
Hang on 1 second. All right. Olson, do you want to bring her upstairs to the interview room while I talk to the other one? Upstairs, CID, whichever one.
Yep.
All right, ma'am, you're going to go with this detective, okay?
Separate.
Yep, she's going upstairs to the interview room. I'm going to interview the other one in this one.
All right.
All right, the other one's being brought up to the CID interview room. So before we get started, go ahead.
Was that the second individual who came up there?
10-4, both are in custody.
10-4, thank you.
All right. So before we get started, I am going to read you your Miranda rights, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
I mean, what is my benefit of talking to you? Are you going to take me to
I want to talk to you.
Are you going to take me to jail anyway?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then I probably just need to get an attorney.
Okay. You absolutely have that right.
Thank you.
All right. So just to be clear, you don't want to talk to me?
Well, if I'm not, like, you're not offering me anything to speak to you.
No, ma'am. I'm not here to make any deals. I'm just here to get your side of the story.
Okay. Well, I just might as well get an attorney.
Okay. All right. Well, then we're going to go ahead and sit back in that other room, okay? All right. I'm going to go upstairs and interview the other one.
Yep. You don't need that.
No.
I'm just going to package all this.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Brought you water. Yeah, if you don't mind.
I'm gonna go keep working on this.
Okay.
You just fit in already.
All right, Ms. Flanagan, before we begin, I'm going to read you your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. With these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
I don't.
Okay.
Can I see what the charges?
Yes, ma'am. Your charges are open house party, contributing to the delinquency of minors, and child neglect. All right. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Are you Miss Anderson's son?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Detective Rosa.
Rosa?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I was just seeking any possible information I can ask. Just right now, you're her son?
Yes.
Do you have ID on you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, yeah, your mom's under arrest for child neglect and contributing to the delinquency of minors.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys probably can't tell me this. I guess what was the basis that prompted that? Is there concrete evidence that I'm unaware of, or is this just kind of here, like he said, she said,
So
based off what we've seen?
It's not he said, she said. We have officers out there who were present with your mother at the time of this incident.
Okay.
But as far as going into details about that, it's all going to be in reports, in a 923 arrest record, which is public information.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess, how did the officers see that she was aiding and abetting minors conducting these illegal
So
acts?
it's a very long document,
Okay.
and it's all detailed.
Okay.
A description. Okay.
Okay. I take it you guys are probably going to wait till the evening time and transfer her and do that. No.
No, we're about ready to leave right now.
Okay.
I want you to know, sir, your mom's not convicted of any crime. Do you understand that?
Right. This is a misdemeanor,
No.
correct?
No, she's not guilty of any crime until she's proven guilty in a court of law.
Right.
Okay, so we take the evidence that was presented to us through interviews, through body cam footage, through the incident itself. We conducted multiple interviews, all right, and we look at the statutes and what that violates, and then we take care of it as such, okay?
Right.
Now, our interpretation is what's called probable cause, okay? Now, when it gets to the courts, that's a totally different monster from us. Okay, but we are not saying that your mother is guilty of anything. We're just saying that based off of our investigation, with the evidence and the facts that presented itself that night and subsequent interviews, okay, this is what fits what we've seen, and then we leave it up to a state and judge to make that determination after that, and then beyond them, a jury of her peers. Okay, so we're not saying that your mom's guilty. She's not a bad person. We're not saying that at all.
I understand you guys what you guys are doing.
We had no choice.
I understand. I guess through the interviews that were conducted and the research that was conducted, I'm confused as to how the property owner falls in line after my mother in this situation. But that's for the court of law to decide on.
Well, the property owner was also placed under arrest.
Okay. See, that's news I was not aware of at the
There have
time.
been 2 arrests in this incident.
Okay.
Okay, the property owner and your mother.
Okay.
And that's why Detective Rosa is advising, if you want to understand the whole thing, it would probably behoove you to get a copy of the report when it's completed.
Absolutely, I will.
And I would probably say on Monday would probably be good, because that's when all the reports are officially done and signed off.
Absolutely.
And then you can see the totality of everything.
Absolutely. And I hope you guys understand me stopping by.
No, absolutely.
I expected you to come by.
Hey, I wouldn't, if it was my family, I would want to know too. I would want to know too. And we're not saying that your mom's a bad person. Absolutely not. It's just, we have a job to do, and sometimes it stinks. It does. Sometimes it's great when it's like a suspect or a robbery suspect and we get those people off the streets. But you have to understand, this is involving several juveniles that resulted in another subsequent arrest of one of these juveniles for DUI. And this was a huge incident out there. And it could have had a medical impact on everyone on that street, as well as the juveniles involved. And the more and more interviews we did, the greater the gravity of the situation presented itself. So we have to do something.
Absolutely. And I understand you guys.
So I am so sorry. I know this is not something that you want to have to deal with. I know this is something your mom doesn't want to have to deal with. But unfortunately, that's the bridge that we're at.
Okay. And I thank you guys for informing me this much so far. And I hope that hopefully more information will come to light from my mother's side in the courtroom.
Well, we are constantly investigating.
So thank you guys.
Yes,
Appreciate the information.
Thank you, sir.
Carly Anderson and Elizabeth Hill Brodigan were booked into the Brevard County Jail. Carly on 2 counts and Elizabeth on 7, tied to their reckless actions. They posted bonds, $3,000 and $3,500 respectively, and were released pending trial. Brevard Public Schools suspended Carly, while Elizabeth was placed on administrative leave. 4 months later, Carly was sentenced to probation on both counts, plus a donation to the Children's Advocacy Center and 50 hours of community service. Elizabeth's case is still ongoing. These educators sullied their titles. How many days of detention would you hand out for their irresponsible actions? Give us your take in the comments. Dionne was hired to guide and teach, but instead, she chose malice and crossed the line on November 8th, 2024. The halls fell silent at Marya Yates Elementary School as Matteson Police in Illinois responded to a disturbing call.
Excuse me. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Let's go inside and talk for a minute. Is there a 5 on this door for us to get in? Over here. All right. Well, what about this one over here?
It might be. I don't know what this is. Yeah, coach is about to look at the tire. Do you have the key with you?
22838.
Okay, I'm off the car so he can get the noise.
Hold on one second. 10-9 for 238.
I know we should be coming back. I know you're aware that we're
225 from 228 week 37. Can you respond to 238?
I know that somebody left.
He's going to the office. Come here, Ruby. Do you have any idea why I'm talking to you? I asked you to stand by for a minute. Okay. I'm getting some information that there was an incident that took place today in the hallway. I'm gathering more information on that. But until I do that, which I'm getting now, I need you to sit tight. And you're not going to be free to leave right now. But that's why the incident that took place in the hallway with one of the students.
Correct, but what am I being detained for?
I just told you. Because of the incident that took place in the hallway with one of the students.
I understand that.
So that's why you're being detained. That's why you're not free to go, because I'm looking into this matter.
Okay, but for what though? I'm trying to understand what's being investigated.
The incident of what took place.
Right. The incident of what took place.
Yes,
I understand that, but
okay.
what is being investigated with the incident?
The handling of it.
Okay.
Do you feel as if that was appropriate?
To chase a student down to get into class?
And then what happened from there?
I put him in the classroom. He laid out on the floor, but I did put him.
Did you drag him?
I had a hand on him, absolutely, and he was resisting. Yes. I didn't drag him though.
You can also show me.
He was on his feet.
And that's what I need to look further into. But I'm going to tell you, preliminary, it looks as if you drug him, and then it also looks like there was a involved. Yes. So.
This is crazy.
So for right now, I'm going to sit in here.
Can I ask who asked for it to be investigated?
It's involving a kid.
Well, no, I understand that, but I'm just asking.
District administration.
Okay.
Okay. This is coming from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Am I allowed to have my mother?
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay.
She's in the building.
Have her what?
Huh?
Have her what? Like
Have
with
her.
you?
Yes.
No, she can obviously be in the building. But the reason why I ask is if you were telling me you were 17, then obviously it goes a different route. But if you're 18 and above, obviously you're considered adult. So no, she can be wherever she is, but can she be in here with us present? No. And we're not going to stay in here right now. I just obviously didn't want to discuss this in front of everybody.
I would rather it be discussed in front of everybody else, so I have somebody else witness to the conversation.
Well, there's a big witness right here that's being recorded.
Okay.
And There will be another officer here momentarily, but unfortunately, no, not your mom.
All right.
Okay. You have a driver's license, say ID with you?
It's in the classroom.
Exactly. Just ready for it.
All right, just sit there for a second.
891 now.
I need to hang the phone up for right now. You are fixing.
I can't be on the phone because I'm being detained.
Caller was on the lower line. She's not sure how it's advised everything was okay. What?
Out of Indiana. IW victim.
What's up? Are you on?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I need to sit tight in here with her for a minute.
As officers questioned Dionne, her mother, also a school employee, watched anxiously. An officer eased her worry, assuring the process was being done by the book.
I'm going to be right next door in this office.
Okay.
She's being detained. She's not free to go, but I obviously don't have her in handcuffs right now.
Okay, cool.
She can't be on the phone, can't make contact with anybody.
You still needing the 225 call?
No, when she gets here, you'll be good.
All right, cool.
Later, the officer pressed the school for its stance on the case. He contacted the victim's mother to ensure the family's voice was heard.
Let me explain everything.
Okay.
You're right, go ahead.
So we're just gonna go to Yeah, sure. Okay. She works for
Yeah. Just check clean out. Good. Okay. All right. This is what's getting ready to happen, young lady. We're making sure the office is clear. You're getting ready to take it into custody. You're going to be charged with at least 1 count of battery and probably child endangerment. I will go over more with what exactly the charges will be when I get to the station. This officer is going to put you in handcuffs. She's going to obviously pat you down. She's going to transport you through the intake process when we get to the station. When you all get to the station, I'm going to finish talking to building administration and district administration, and then I'll be also a parent of a child, and I'll be in to talk to you when I get done with that. You have any questions for me?
Nope.
Okay. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
Bear with me. I don't want to get you in the bracelet, so I'm just going to kind of manually put them on. Well, I don't want to catch them in there because it'll be a big mess.
Just so you know, Dr. Hendricks is clear out the office, so no one's going to see you unless
I
somebody.
don't really care, to be honest.
Okay, I just wanted you to be aware.
Hold on there.
You said you have ID, but it's where?
It's in my mother's classroom, so when you go in there, tell her you arrested me too.
I just gotta check and make sure you don't have any
I'll let you
objects
tell
that
her
we
that.
can't have in the car. Okay. Shirt on underneath this?
Yeah.
We'll get you locked
Are
out.
you-
I'm parked like right in front of the door.
Having your ID will help expedite this process. Are you good if I get it from your mom?
Not unless you want to tell her that you arrested me.
You're an adult. So
I don't care if I'm an adult or
Okay,
not.
then you sit overnight then. I'm trying to help you out, young lady.
I am
But
going to call a lawyer.
hold on. I've been nothing but cool with you.
You
had
barely explained
I did
the
explain to you.
incident
I
me.
did
You're
explain.
talking about an incident in
That
the
took
hallway,
place with
and
a
I
kid.
asked
Yes.
for more details,
There
and you're
was-
like, an incident in the hallway. An incident in the hallway. An incident in the hallway. I'm asking for more details than you keep saying. An incident.
Are you going to let me talk or are you going to keep talking over me?
I wasn't done talking. You were trying to cut me off, but I'm done. Don't worry about it. I'm done.
I explained it was an incident with you dragging a kid. I stated that twice. You know exactly the incident.
After I asked for clarification.
Okay, and when I knew that, okay, but when I knew that, I explained that to you.
But I had to ask more.
Okay, it doesn't matter how many times. Did you get the information? Did you receive the information you were looking for? I told you I was.
Escort me out.
I was. investigate an incident that I was informed of. I told you I needed to get more details. When you asked for further, I told you that. So I'm going to ask you this part one more time. Having your ID will help expedite this. Do you want me to get it from your mom, or would you like to sit in jail longer?
Actually, it's in my car. Now I'm thinking about it. It's not even in there, so.
Okay. You might do
my purse is in the car. So
you might do
my car. So.
Does your mom have access to that?
If she has my keys, yeah.
Does she have your keys?
She might, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know because I let my sisters drive my car, so I don't know if she has my keys or if my sisters took my car.
Okay. All right. You mind live scanning?
Yeah, I was gonna do that anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You just come walk. I'll walk with you though. Alright. My car's right here at the curb. Have a seat. Okay. I got a dog chin, okay? And you're sitting on it. Alright, sit back. Down your shoulders, okay? Alright, so I'll do intake. She's got a name bid. I'll do intake and I'll do live scan for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, I'm about to call 103 and let him know. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we're doing this like right now.
Dionne was taken into custody by Matteson Police on 3 counts for her threatening actions toward a student. The Department of Children and Family Services also opened a parallel investigation. For this educator, justice was now in session. Can't get enough of real-life takedowns? Drop a like and get ready for the next arrest, where a counselor's words sealed her fate. Kathleen thought her connections were a shield until Villa Park Police in Illinois proved otherwise on May 16th, 2025. Her arrogance posed as innocence, but her driving told another story.
Hello, I'm Officer Simon with the Villa Park Police Department. The reason I stopped you, just seem to have some trouble changing or keeping your lane. Are you on your phone at all, or?
No, I was just trying to do my GPS.
Okay, where are you trying to go?
I have a friend who lives out in Lombard.
What's their address?
It is like right by JT's porch.
Okay, right by JT's porch. Do you have your driver's license and insurance? Thank you very much. Still live in Batavia?
Yep. I have to pull up I probably have to pull up my insurance on my phone.
Okay, that's fine.
I worked in Villa Park for a very long time.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I'll give you a minute to find that, okay? I'll be back. He's looking for a phone.
A phone? Oh, okay.
Just hang out there for a second.
Right here?
Yeah.
Is that where she's saying her insurance is on her phone?
Yeah, she's waiting on insurance, but stand by.
Want me to go check, Nick?
Just hang out.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead and go with that. Back here is fine.
I don't know. Thought you wanted me back there?
No, I didn't actually.
It's completely up to you. If you're going to do this, you go that route, or I give her a ride back to the station, whatever you want to do. So, whatever decision you make, I support 100%. This sucks. Well, it's a decision to be made. You stand beside it. If we're going to do this, if we're going to do 55, then we run the 55. If we don't, then she's got to go back to the station. So I'll take her back to the station. We'll park her car. We'll figure it out. And we'll go that route. It's not. There's nothing good or bad. This is left or right. However you want to do it, I support it 100%.
My issue is that it was called.
I know. This was called in all the way since Spring Road.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with either decision. pick a route, we stick to the route, and we move forward.
All right.
So it's completely up to you.
I was called and I gotta go for it. I gotta go through with it.
If that's what you feel most comfortable with doing, we're good with that. Like I said, if it's not, then we just take her back to the station. So however you feel most comfortable doing it, you have to justify if somebody asks you more questions, but I support you. Whatever that is, I support it. If it's peace of mind and you want to go that route, that's fine. If you do the field sobrieties and you want to take a minute and make a decision, say you don't want to change my mind, we're still going to take you back here. There's nothing that says we can't do that. But this is your peace of mind. And no matter what the decision is, I will back you 1,000,000%, and it'll be fine from there.
All right.
Whatever you want.
I'll run her through it and then make the decision from there.
You make the decision, yes, sir. I'll oversee it. I'm not going to get in unless I have to.
You able to find that?
No, I think I left everything in Elmhurst.
Okay. Where were you at in Elmhurst?
Guaranteed rate. I was with a bunch of people from York High School.
Okay. So you were in the city then?
No, Elmhurst.
Well, you said guaranteed rate. I assume like.
No, guaranteed rate is like a mortgage company that is in Elmhurst.
Hi, Kathy. How much have you had to drink tonight? Because it's very apparent that you're impaired.
No, I literally had it.
It's very apparent that you've had more than one.
Let me just tell you, I had 2 drinks.
I'm asking you to be straight with me.
No, I'm very straight with you.
Okay. So do me a favor. I'm going to have you run through a couple field sobriety tests to make sure that you're good to drive. Okay? Because I can't let you drive if I think that you're impaired based on my observations so far.
I get it. But I promise you right now, like, I am totally fine.
Okay. If you're good, then this will be easy, and then you'll be out of here, no problem. Okay?
No, I know a bunch of people from Villa Park Police Department. I used to date Cordell. He was, and what's your name?
Simons.
Yes, like I know a ton. I used to work at Willowbrook High School for a long time. Like
I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but for everybody's peace of mind and the fact that I'm here now, I have to make sure that you're okay to drive. If I suspect you're under the influence of alcohol, I can't just let you go.
100%, I get it.
So
100%.
I'm going to have you step out. I'm going to put you through a couple tests real quick, and then I'll make my decision from there, okay?
Now let me pull over here on this
No,
road.
so the car's going to stay right here, and then we'll just walk over there, okay? I have everything on body camera. There's 2 cars behind you. Your car's not going to get hit.
Let me call people that I know that are in your...
Okay. So my sergeant's already here. And he's Sergeant Ruby. He's already here, so I've talked to him.
That's fine. Let me talk to Sergeant Ruby. Can you send him over here?
Sure.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
She wants to talk to you.
We'll roll that window down. Kathy.
No,
Listen. What I would tell you is this. Listen to what he tells you, because we're trying to do what's in the best interest of this scenario. Somebody called you on you. So we didn't just show up out of the blue.
I get it.
Okay.
100%. I'm not.
No, you're not. You're not.
I literally just left guaranteed rate in Elmhurst, and I must have left my phone there.
Okay.
But I'm okay. I promise you that. I get it.
Kathy, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
I know.
Your best option, he offered you to do field sobriety tests. You have to cooperate with him.
I get it.
Because if you don't cooperate with him, you're going to put him in a position where he's got to make a decision. And if you force him to make a decision, I'm not sure the outcome is going to be what anybody would like.
I get it. I understand 100%.
Okay. So what does that mean?
I will call somebody to drive me.
You have to work with him. I'm his boss. He's the guy that makes the decision. I support his decision.
I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Right.
100%.
Correct. So you have to work with him, Kathy. Whatever decision he makes, we've already talked about this. He's trying to do what's best. So whatever decision he makes is what we're going to go.
But I don't want to do anything because I'm not putting myself in a place where I'm going to be in a weird spot where I'm going to get in trouble for that I'm not even, because I forgot my phone.
Kathy, you're putting yourself in a weird spot by not having a conversation with him and cooperating with him. You're putting him in a very difficult spot. He has to make a decision.
I understand that. I understand that.
So he's right now he's giving you an option. He's asked you to do field sobriety tests, has he not?
I'm not opposed to a field sobriety test, but the point is, like, I didn't want to put myself in a weird spot. For what?
The option is this: if he has to make a decision, you potentially could get arrested for DUI right now.
Well, why don't I just have someone pick me up?
I don't know if he's offered you that option. I think the option he's offered you right now, because this is a step-by-step process. The option he's offered you right now is to perform field sobriety test to find out how intoxicated you are.
I get that. You know me.
I do know you.
We work together.
Kathy, I completely do that. And I had a conversation with him to make a decision to how to best rectify this. So he's taking this because we have a job to do, unfortunately, for this. And the way the world is, the microscope is on us. So we have to do what's best.
I have more respect for you guys than anybody.
Kathy, I know.
In this world.
I absolutely know. The best thing for you to do is to cooperate with him to find out step by step what we're going to do and make him feel comfortable with what his decision is going to be on this.
I understand that 100%, but like, tell me, like, what is in my best interest? Like, I don't know. I don't trust sobriety tests because, you know, like, I've had eye surgery. Like, I don't know what you guys.
I understand what you're saying.
Comes out like that. I don't trust.
I understand what you're saying. But he has to go step by step. And if he decides to allow you to make a phone call or to help assist you in getting home, he has to go through his next step in doing so.
I would rather just make a phone call.
But it doesn't work like that because we're under a microscope. Our process goes a different direction, Kathy. So what will wind up happening is if this goes a different direction and there's a problem, then we are the ones that are called on the carpet for it. You know what I'm saying? If you give him the ability to do whatever he wants to do, field sobriety test, and then he makes a decision to allow you to make a phone call, or if he decides to arrest you, that's the position you're in.
I am not going to put myself in a place where I'm going to be doing a field sobriety test. Like, I'd rather just have somebody.
Yeah, but that's not the exact option you have right now. Because of the position we're in, he has a process he has to go by.
Because I forgot my phone.
Kathy, you were called in as a suspected drunk driver.
Who called me in?
I don't know. I didn't look it up on the ticket. It's on the CAD that you were called in as a drunk driver. You called in since Spring Road. Somebody was following you since Spring Road, and that's where you were picked up at.
Listen.
It's all documented. It's no nonsense.
I went to literally, I ate, I had 3 drinks, that's it.
Okay, I understand.
So, I get it. I know you guys have a responsibility. I get it.
I get it.
I understand it, Marie. But, I also, like, I don't want to put myself in a spot where I'm going to get in trouble. It just doesn't make sense. I feel like you know me.
I do know you, and I'm trying to guide you in the best direction right now. I'm not looking to arrest you, or not looking to have you arrested. That's not what I'm trying to do, because I have a relationship with you. We did work together for several years. You and I were buddies down there. I got along great. We may still have each other's cell phone numbers. We're cool, but if you put up a brick wall, you will put him in a horrible situation. You put yourself in a bad situation too. So you're.
But am I better off putting myself in a place where, like, I feel like I'm in this weird spot where
you are.
I don't know what is the best to put myself in.
The best spot to put yourself in is to allow him to go to the next step. And to see where you're at, to do field sobriety tests and see how you perform field sobriety tests. And then he has to make a decision. Does he arrest you on the basis of what's going on? Or does he decide to allow you to get a ride home? I don't know. I oversee him. You know what I'm saying?
You oversee him, so why can't you make that decision?
I don't get to make that decision. He's the patrol officer. I'm the supervisor.
I get that.
I've given him the foundation on how to go on both avenues. If you don't choose one of those options, then you've taken it out of my hands.
All right, so what is my best option?
My suggestion to you is to follow what he's telling you to do and come out of the car and do a field sobriety test and let him make an educated decision on what he wants to do. That's why I'm here. When this came out and I knew it was you, I came here because I want to make sure that this gets done the best way and the right way.
Would you call Corey for me?
We're not calling him right now.
Why not?
He's probably sound asleep. It's 11:30.
So what? I'd rather call him and ask him his opinion.
But we're not in that position. We're not in that position.
Why not?
Because you're going to get forced. You're going to get forced.
I don't want to put in a spot where I might get myself in trouble.
You did. You did put yourself in that spot when you got in the car and decided to drive.
I had 3 drinks.
Kathy, I don't know how many you had or didn't have. I'm not accusing you of that.
I get that.
An independent person is accusing you of being intoxicated.
Who's an independent
The person that called and said you were driving intoxicated. Kathy, I don't know. It's on the ticket. I don't know him personally. I don't know who called it in. It's there. It's all documented. I'm not lying to you.
Well, that's my point. So let's call people.
No, we're here. We're now. We're here. We're now. To help you,
anybody else that's here right now?
the 3 of us right here. You have another police officer. You have Mario's over here. You got Nick over there, and you got me. Your best interest is me being here. That's your best interest. I gave him every option on how to work on this. If you put up a stone wall, I'm going to tell you right now, if you put up a stone wall, you're probably going to be arrested for driving while intoxicated. If you don't cooperate with him, you're probably going to put yourself in that position. If you cooperate with him, you put yourself in a better position of what decision he has to make. Whether we do make a phone call to get you a ride home, or whether he continues further with his DUI process.
Okay, so what is involved in this?
He's going to ask you to step out of the car. He's going to look at your eyes. He's going to ask you to stand on one leg. He's going to ask you to walk in a straight line. He may ask you to blow on the PBT on the street to find out what your blood alcohol concentration is, to get a preliminary test of it.
It seems like...
Kathy, you put yourself in a very difficult spot.
I mean, honestly, like, I feel like I'm in a very difficult spot because... Like, I don't trust anything right now.
And that's fair, and that's very respectable. I understand, and you have that.
I had 3 drinks. I ate.
I don't believe you're lying to me. I don't believe you're lying to me. That's not it. What we have to do is make sure, should you be driving or shouldn't you be driving? And him and I have talked about our options, and that's where we're at.
I get that. I understand that. But I'm telling you, I've had 3 drinks and I've eaten. So to me, like, besides the fact that I don't have my phone on me to show you my, whatever, my driver's license or...
I know who you are. He's got your license. I'm not worried about your insurance. We'll get that figured out. That's the latest I'm figured out. What we need to get figured out is...
Okay. Like, I don't feel like I'm in a spot where... But I also don't want to put myself in a spot where...
By getting in this car, you put yourself in a spot.
Literally, I've had 3 drinks.
I'm not saying you're lying to me.
And I left work at 3:07.
I'm not saying you're lying to me. That's not, I don't believe that to be at all.
And I'm driving right down the street in Lombard. Like, this is silly.
He's going to want you to step out of the car. We're going to have to go further with this process. Let him be able to make an educated decision. I gave him options.
And your options are what?
That you can come here and do the field sobriety test. Based on his decision with the field sobriety test, we can figure out if it's best to get you a ride home, or if you absolutely shouldn't have been driving and he decides to effect an arrest for DUI, then he can go that route. But you have to let him make the decision. You're not going to be able to dictate that.
Yeah,
roll that window down for me. You can't see it.
It seems like a weird position to put myself in because I can't trust that.
Kathy, he's going to make a decision based on the driving, based on the phone call, based on the way you were acting.
What phone call?
I told you this 3 times already.
Elmhurst. I know people there. Like, who's calling?
I don't know who. I do not know who the caller was. I do not know who the caller was. I can only ask you to do this so many times before he has to make a decision. Everything that I've talked to him about, everything that I've said, everything I've said to you, this has been audio and video recorded. So if you doubt that I'm doing something to try to help you out, you can do a freedom of information, and you can get our recordings, and you can see exactly what I said to him.
I get that.
So, I mean, I don't want you to think that I'm trying to mess around with you or mess you over. I do. I like you. I consider you a friend. I'm not trying to mess with you. The more you push this situation, you're putting us in a bad spot. We're trying not to do that.
I am not trying to put you in a bad spot.
I know. You don't realize that by getting in this car and trying to drive, Kathy, you did. And now you
3 drinks after.
Kathy, I'm not arguing with you. I'm not saying you're lying to me. I don't believe that at all. You told me that. I'm good with it. You told me you ate. I'm cool. Yeah, you ate. You told me you had 3 drinks. I'm cool with that. You had 3 drinks. But somebody else witnessed you driving erratically.
Who is the witness?
I don't, Kathy, for the 4th time, I don't know. They called in. We have all their information. It's on the ticket. None of what I'm telling you is a lie, because I can prove it all. Like, if you came back to me tomorrow and said, you lied to me, you messed with me, I go, no, I didn't. Here's the proof. This is how I can prove it. And then you'd be like, all right, you're right. I wouldn't do that to you. I'm doing more for you than I've done for anybody else, any other person that's been in a position like yours. If it was at a different spot, I would tell them, make a decision, let's do what we got to do. But I'm talking more compassionate with you because I've known you for a long time. So my suggestion to you is, step out of the vehicle, let him do his field sobriety test, let him make a decision as a professional, and then we will go from there. If he makes the decision to bring you back to the police station and get you a ride home, he makes that decision. Or if it's that messed up and he decides he's got to arrest you for DUI, unfortunately you decide to get behind the wheel of the vehicle today.
But I don't trust that. Like, that's the hard part.
Then you're saying Kathy, what you're saying is you don't trust me. That's what you're saying, because those are the options that I put on a plate for him.
It's not that I don't trust you. I just don't know. Like, who else is on shift tonight?
It's all guys you won't even know. I am the highest power in the street right now.
Who's the highest power?
I am. I'm the sergeant of the police department right now.
Who else is up there?
Up where? Nobody's awake. Like, the chief of police, the deputy chiefs, they're not around. Chief. We're not calling him. That's not how this goes. Kathy, you're putting me in a tight spot.
I get that. I'm not trying to put you in a bad spot.
I've given him and you several options. This back and forth, going back and forth, is only prolonging everything. I'm trying to help you. If you were to look at anybody else I dealt with, anybody else I talked to, I do not do this. His decision right now may not be one that you find favorable. One more time, to step out of the vehicle, perform the field sobriety test, and then he has to make a decision whether he offers you to find a ride home or he arrests you for DUI.
And if I don't do those things, what happens?
Probably the latter of the two is going to happen.
What is the latter of the two?
You're probably going to get arrested for DUI.
For what?
For driving while under the influence of alcohol.
But I'm not.
As I said, I believe what you've said, but we are going on what's put in front of us. So we have to make a decision, Kathy.
To do what?
Step out of the vehicle and allow him to perform field sobriety tests, or I will tell him that he can make whatever final decision right now, and then he has to make that decision.
I mean, what is involved in a field sobriety? I've never had a field sobriety.
He's going to ask to look at your eyes. He's going to ask you to do the one-legged stand. He's going to ask you to walk on a line.
Okay, so I have eye problems.
He will take all that into consideration.
Very uncomfortable to even do any of this.
He will take all that into consideration, Kathy.
I feel like this is not a good spot no matter what.
Kathy, it's not a good spot. None of it's a good spot.
No, it's not.
You need to make a decision, and then we'll make our decision. It's not a good spot that you're in. I'm trying to guide you. I'm trying to help you.
And I'm trying to listen to
I know.
guidance.
But you don't like the one option. That's the thing.
Well, because it doesn't sound like a good spot. Like, I know I've got eye problems, all of those
He
things.
does DUIs on a regular basis. He will take that into consideration
And what?
for the field sobriety test.
It just doesn't seem like a good place to put myself in.
Kathy, you did that when you got in behind the wheel of this vehicle.
No, I have had 3 drinks and I've eaten.
I understand that.
Like,
So
we had food at this party, which was for a person who's retiring.
I understand. Kathy, you need to make a decision. Are you getting out of the car or am I going to tell him he has to make his decision?
I don't feel comfortable getting out of this car.
Okay. So I'm going to go tell him that he needs to make his decision. Whatever he wishes to make, he's going to do.
I don't understand even what even brought me to this place.
By you getting behind the wheel of this vehicle is what brought us to this place.
I know, but
I've gone through this.
Pulled me over?
What?
What was it that pulled me over?
He had probable cause to effect a traffic stop on you based on your driving,
Based on what?
believing that you were impaired.
No,
and that's why we're here.
What was it that believed that I was impaired?
You were driving under the speed limit. What else was she doing?
She made multiple lane violations in front of me.
You have
And what
multiple
was that?
traffic violations, lane violations in front. It's all recorded.
But what was that? What do you have multiple lane
Kathy.
violations?
You were in and out of the lane, not making that up. We're not swaying you in the wrong direction. We're trying to help you.
I get that.
So, Kathy, I'm going to ask you. This is going to be the final time that I'm going to ask you. He is asking you to step out of the vehicle. Are you going to cooperate and step out of the vehicle? Your next answer is going to be, I'm going to dictate to him that he is allowed to make a decision based on what he has, whether he arrests you for DUI or not, whether you're going to step out and perform field sobriety tests. If you step out and perform field sobriety tests, he then can weigh that information still on his decision. But if you're asking him to make a decision right now, that's where we're in. That's the position we're in. Okay? So this is the last time I'm going to ask you this. You've been asked to step out of the vehicle to perform field sobriety tests. I need you to step out of the vehicle to perform field sobriety tests if you wish to do so. If you don't wish to do so, you can refuse to do the field sobriety test, and this officer will be making a decision based on what we've been talking about, what's been going on.
They will not step out of the vehicle.
She's not stepping out of the vehicle. You can make whatever decision you got to make. Kathy, unfortunately, you put us in this position. He's going to take you into custody for being an intoxicated driver. Can you open your door?
Want to step out for me? Sure. Just face your car. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest for DUI. Victor 1 adult female in custody for DUI. Starting at Matteson Police.
So do you move my car to where?
No, your car will be towed. Just Bendix and wait this way. Is there anything you need out of the car? Purse, phone, anything like that?
I would like to have my bag.
Is there anything else in there that you need? Or do you want me to take with?
Probably just my bag. Okay. All my stuff's there.
All right, sounds good.
Kathleen was taken to Villa Park Police Headquarters for further processing. She was charged with 3 counts related to her DUI and unbelievable defiance at police headquarters. Released to a sober adult while awaiting her court date, her arrest carried a roadside lesson. Titles don't grant immunity. Assistant Attorney General, principal and teacher, educator, school counselor, 5 public figures who learned hard lessons. Whose downfall hit the hardest? Share your take in the comments and stay for more on BodyCamBust.